All right, it is time for dinner tonight, and this time we're in the kitchen with a great pasta dish. Chef Chuck is here, and also food blogger Miri Leigh. They both have a recipe for us. Thanks for coming, you guys.
Thank you for having us. It's such a pleasure.
I'm really excited. First of all, Chef Chuck, let's talk about what exactly you're making.
We're going to make a pasta carbonara.
Okay.
Now, it has bacon involved, onions. I'm going to let Miri explain the ingredients as we have. How's
all
that,
right,
Miri?
you tell me, because you're a food blogger, you have a cookbook author, so you know your stuff.
I do. I think I do. Now, this is a very classic Italian dish, and it's a dish in which the ingredients really shine because there aren't very many of them. It's really important to use the best that you can find. We're using a ½ pound of pasta. Spaghetti or linguine would be fine. A ½ cup of freshly shaved Parmesan, and you could use bacon or pancetta. We have about 6 ounces of bacon there, and Chef Chuck already has everything going in the pan here. So there's also some garlic and some freshly chopped onion, about ½ an onion.
Okay, you can't forget the garlic in there. Did you put anything, a little bit of olive oil?
Yes, I did put a splash of olive oil in the beginning, but now we got all the flavors introduced, and the smell is unbelievable.
Yeah, it looks
it's
really good. If you take a look inside that pan, I mean, you can see all the ingredients mixing together, and that's your base.
Yes, there's nothing like bacon in the pan.
Oh, yeah.
With garlic and onion.
Love it.
If you're not hungry, it'll make you hungry.
Yes.
Okay. And I forgot the key ingredient, eggs. Now, I've already cracked and whisked 2 eggs, and the eggs really bind everything together, so they give it like a rich creaminess. The yolks from the eggs have a little bit of fat, which is good, and it's really healthy. Eggs are really nutritious, and it really just brings everything together.
Okay, so what's next after we have this all in the pan here?
Well, Miri's going to scramble those eggs, and she's going to actually incorporate the Parmigiano cheese into those eggs.
Oh, okay, so she's going to throw them in as she's whipping them together.
And while she's doing that, I'm going to take the pasta out, and I've got a fettuccine today.
Okay.
You can use spaghetti. Or
whatever pasta you want.
Whatever you like. Any string pasta would be good. Now, if a little water gets in here, that's okay. Starchy water is good for it. Plus, it'll give it a little moisture. So what I'm doing now is I'm getting incorporated with the bacon, and what Miri's going to do in a little bit is going to pour that on top, and it's going to coat the pasta really nice. It gives it a creamy good effect. Really nice.
And she's throwing some Parmesan,
and I'm just a little extra cheese
cheese. It cannot go wrong.
I think you can't have too much cheese.
I agree.
I am
it's
totally
salty and it's creamy.
Yes.
So this is going to be great.
Yeah.
All right,
so you just toss that right in.
We do.
We just
and
slowly pour it on.
The heat from the pasta will cook the eggs.
Yes.
So
Okay.
that's it. And then your sauce is essentially done.
Exactly.
What I like about this too is I have, 2 children, 6 and almost 4, and they wouldn't find anything offensive here. They're like eggs, bacon, pasta. They're good.
And better, it's all in one pan.
Yeah, it's easy to make.
We did the pasta in another bowl here, but when you put it all together here, it's like one dish and you're done.
As you can see, it's coating it now, huh, Miriam?
Right. And the heat from the pan also thickens the eggs a little bit, so you're cooking the eggs and you get a little bit of thickness and
So you just want to keep tossing it. And then how long does it take to cook?
Like
a few minutes.
Yeah,
a few minutes in the egg.
3 minutes at the most.
Depending on how hot your pan is, but it's, as you can see, that egg is cooking right there, and it's coating very well.
And that's it. That's all you have to do. That's the final product.
Yes, we have a finished dish over here.
Okay, you want to throw some cheese on top with that?
Let's do it. You know what? A little extra.
You can tell I'm a big cheese fan.
You know, this is the king of cheeses. Parmigiano Reggiano. We have to have it.
This is the real deal. This is the real deal.
Yes.
All right, well, that looks terrific. That's the final dish, and of course, you always bring side dishes. What do you suggest serving this pasta dish with?
Well, I like a salad, and of course, my focaccia bread, which you're used to seeing.
Oh, it's so delicious.
And salad. So that's good. You got yourself a whole meal here with the pasta, salad, and bread.
All right. Now, I always love to add a vegetable. Coming up, though, you have a side dish that you're going to make. Tell me about that.
It's a stuffed artichoke.
A stuffed
And my mom taught me this.
All right, you have them here, right? You're ready to go, right?
Oh, yes, we're ready to go on this one.
All right, that's coming up in just a bit. Stay tuned. For more information, go to chefchuckskitchen.blogspot.com. Of course, you can always go to our website for the recipes. And still to come, chocolate. We have a delicious dessert you can make at home, too. But